Hello there, YouTube. We are back once again here at Zach Maglin Collectibles. Thank you for joining us once again. And as you can see, it's been a while, but we're going to have a good old-fashioned box battle. This time, it's going to be two of the hottest football products that have been already released. They are, in this corner, from Target, 2024 Select Football versus, in this corner, the highly sought after 2024 Optic Football. So here we go. They're both from Target, so that one pretty much is even in terms of where they're coming from. Now it's time to find out which one has the hits. We're not going to tell you what the costs are of each box so that you're not biased. We're not going to show you comps. In the end, it'll be your vote. You tell me in the comments section who won this box battle. All right, so let's get to ripping. All right, so we got quite a few cards to unbox. We're going to go for it. So Select from Target has been a lot better from our Select from Walmart. So we're going to start with them first. They are between the two, they are the most recent release. But of course, you know Optic has the what? The downtowns, the dual downtowns. The last time we opened up an Optic blaster, we got that Michael Vick dual downtown. So hoping for more magic once again in this video. Basically, we have a battle between the Zebras, right, and the downtowns, okay? So that's what we're going for today. If we hit any of those, that might signify the winner automatically if that were to come this evening. All right, so let's get to it. We'll start with our Select boxes. Once again, they are from Target. And you're also getting with these Select boxes the green and yellow Prism shocks. So unload that. All right, so let's get started. Okay, pack number one. All right, here we go. Hoping for all hits here. Looking for that zebra. Okay, we have a Travis Kelce turbocharged there. And there's our shock. It's of Kenneth Walker. All right, on to the next pack. Pack number two. So Optic definitely was a much more difficult chase to get one of these blaster boxes than Select. I'll tell you that much. All right, J.J. McCarthy, there you go. Base rookie, we'll take that. And we have the numbers card of Jared Goff and a DeMarcus Ware. Okay, so on to the next pack. As you can see, only four cards in each pack. So it should go quickly in that regard. Dak Prescott. And here is there you go, bang, green and yellow, all right, of one J.J. McCarthy. Not numbered, and Amon St. Brown. There you go. We will sleeve that up, our first hit. There you go. Good way to start things off on Select side. We'll put up the totals at the end in regards to, where the hits are coming from. So to the left on camera is where you'll find the Select hits. On to the next one. All right. And continuing on. And here's our green and yellow shock at the end. We have a Will Shipley Select Certified. And we have a Jared Goff of the green and yellow shock. All right, so two more packs from this first Select box. So it's a 2-on-2 kind of deal here. All right, so we have Josh Allen, and we have a die cut. It is of Patrick Queen. Not familiar with Patrick. All right, but I don't know if you guys caught it. It looks like we have a banger coming up. All right, but we will sleeve it up because it is a die cut. Not familiar with one Patrick Queen. But who is that banger, guys? Who is that banger? Bang, right there. Michael Penix on the purple shock, and it is numbered 49 out of 360. He has been our guy, Michael Penix. Hopefully, he gets the starting nod this year with the Falcons, and his cards skyrocket. All right, that's our hope in this channel, but we got another Michael Penix hit. Michael Penix numbered card. All right, and we have Jahmyr Gibbs. Okay, so final pack. So that first box has been fire, okay? So don't know how much these are worth. We're not going to look it up. All right, so if you want to go look it up yourselves, feel free to do so. We have Brian Thomas Jr., Cam Little, Bryce Young year 2, and Lamar Jackson. So pretty good hits. We also, remember, we have this J.J. McCarthy. We're not going to sleeve up, but it is a base. Brian Thomas base. We're going to put that to the side. So that is from box number 1. On to box number 2. All right, so pretty good start, guys. Hopefully we have more bangers coming through. All right, so we have Blake Corum, Jameson Winston on the numbers of Brock Bowers, 89. Here is that green and yellow, and it is of someone we are not familiar with. All right, on to pack number 2. All right, it's been a while since we've done a box battle, but what better to do it with the 2 most popular products out there in the market, at least for football. Joe Alt. Oh, there you go. Caleb Williams on the base. All right. Blake Corum Select Certified. And Brock Bowers on the base. So we're going to sleeve up the base of Caleb Williams. We're hoping for a nice comeback sophomore season from one Caleb Williams. On to the next pack. So tell me what you think in the comments right now. Select is jumping ahead, okay, but because we haven't opened Optic yet. However, we are getting some bangers. There's Joe Burrow. We have Theo Johnson. There you go, Jalen Hurts, all right, on the green and yellow shock. And Thibodeau. All right, so I think Super Bowl MVP is worthy of a sleeve up, so let's do just that. All right, guys, there you go. They're putting together a strong team here with the on the select side. All right, on to the next one. Can we get another banger? Can we get an auto here? Can we get a zebra? That would be epic. Okay, here we go. We've got something there. There's Ladd McConkey, and we got a green coming up. And it is of Dexter Lawrence, okay? And it is numbered as well out of 599. Unfortunately, it's of Dexter Lawrence. Not familiar with his game. And we have a rookie here from the Jets I'm not familiar with. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce his name. All right, on to the final 2 packs. I mean, that was a nice numbered card, but unfortunately, not of who we're looking for, okay? Here we go. Brett Favre, old school. Tyler Guyton. We have a, there you go, die cut. Is it a kicker? It is. Torrey Taylor. I think he's a punter, right? Is he? It's a concourse. Yeah, he's a punter. Look at that. Well, they're making cards for punters. Come on. I guess we'll sleeve it up. We won't display it, but we'll sleeve it up. All right, last pack. So this box here is taking a step back, guys, okay? So select with a hot start. Now they've sort of fallen back down to earth. Now we have Sam Darnold, unless we can get a zebra here, which I don't see one. And Eric Dickerson on the old school. And finally, Ray Davis. All right, so let us clear the deck for Optic. Optic football. All right, last time we opened this, we got the banger, which was the Michael Penix dual downtown. All right, so we're hoping for the same. All right, so here we go. Wish us luck. We're going to rip up this damaged box, which they say usually has bangers in it. We'll find out. All right, so we haven't opened, we'd never have found a zebra yet this year. Even in the past, we haven't got a zebra, but we've gotten downtowns, all right, this year and last year. So we're hoping for more bangers from Optic. But before we get to it, we're going to put a big pause in our box battle. We didn't forget, guys. We just thought we'd do things a little bit different. Make sure everyone's paying attention. That we are still running our giveaway. And remember, to qualify for our giveaway, you have to do the following. You have to be subscribed to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, and share it with others. If you do, you'll win possibly one of the followings. Wemby Year Mosaic 23-24. Yeah, 23-24 Mosaic basketball. We have over there 2025 value pack of Top Series 1. Oops. Wow, okay. And we have Optic football value pack, which you've never opened, Prism value pack, and Series 2 baseball value pack, as well as our 500 subscriber giveaway. We're still running that. Look at the description for that, and you can qualify and possibly win one of these different mega boxes that you see. This one. All right, you see some in the back there. You get to choose, guys. If you win the 500 subscriber giveaway, you get to choose which mega box you want, okay? So let's get back to it. Let's go with Optic now. Thank you for sticking with us. But we need your opinion in the comments, guys. Who has won this box battle? All right, so there you go. Treylon Burks, Luke McCaffrey, and that is pack number 1. Uneventful first pack. On to the next pack. Here we go. This is thicker. We have a mem most likely. Okay. And it is a Bo Nix. And it is his patch. All right. First year fresh of 1 Bo Nix. There you go. Let's sleeve him up. We can get a sleeve in order. All right, where'd that go? Mr. Bo Nix. Let's put that in. All right, so we got this one here. I believe we've also, in the past, we've pulled, when we hit that banger of Michael Penix, we actually hit the Jaden Daniels one as well, okay? So there is the Bo Nix. And that one was followed by a Trey Benson on the pink and Delvin Cup. Okay, so that's probably the best hit thus far, that Bo Nix from Optic. And here we go, continuing on. Breece Hall, we've got a nice little rated rookie coming up. And it is of Cade Stover. Unfortunately, not the rated rookie we're looking for. And Ray Davis. All right, here we go. Optic is not starting off strong, guys. But it all can change, just like it did during our last Optic video. Okay, all right. Dexter Lawrence, James Cook, rated rookie of Jalen Wright. Not the rated rookies we're looking for, guys. But we will keep chugging along. All right. Let's see. And remember, in the past, we've overpaid for these, okay? So, but it was worth it during our last video. All right, Joe Mixon and Marshawn. Like some of these guys on these hits, I think we've got them before. Same parallels, if I'm not mistaken. All right, last pack of this first box. A little disappointing on this first box, but everything can change suddenly. All right, here we go. It's not changing there. All right, there's Olave, and we have a Jonathan Brooks on the rookie recruits. And there's Joe Milton III, but it's a base. All right, so that is the first box. On to the next box. All right. Thank you for sticking with us. Here we go. And we've gotten a lot of Tavondre Sweat. All right, cards. There's a J.J. McCarthy base. So Optic has been disappointing thus far, just based on what we felt were worthy to sleeve up, okay? All right, here we go. So we are coming down to it, and we have, once again, nice rated rookie parallel, but of someone that we have no idea even existed or played for in the NFL. All right, so we are down to our final 4 packs, guys. We got to wish it into existence like we did last time. Let's get that downtown. How about an uptown? We have yet to pull an uptown. All right, so it's not happening here. And we get Braylon. So another nice rated rookie. Once again, not one of the rookies that we're looking for. We're down to our final 3 packs. All right, here we go. Right now, it's a slaughter in terms of who's winning this box battle. Okay, in my opinion, that is. Okay, we have that. And Chuba Hubbard. All right, so we're down to our final 2 packs. Final 2, guys. All right, here we go. And nope, not here. All right, we have Garrett and J.C. Latham. All right, pretty disappointing on these rated rookies. All right, last pack. Do we have a little last pack magic? Come on, guys. Here we go. Last pack. Can we hit something? Can we? No. Okay. All right, so there you go. We have a rated rookie. There's a Jaden Daniels on the rated rookie. We'll take that. It is on the old school version of it, but we will take that. Let's get a sleeve. So, pretty underwhelming here from Optic. They did not follow up their recent success on our channel this time around. So there you go. So those are the hits from Optic, and these were the hits from Select. So you tell me in the comments, guys, who won this box battle? Was it Optic or was it Select? All right, you tell me. Tell me, which one do you prefer? All right, do you prefer NFL Optic or NFL Select? Now, before we wrap things up, because you guys have lasted and survived this long, all right, I am going to be doing a random giveaway. I've decided to do this now just to make sure that our subscribers are watching all the way into the end. And this is your chance. If you're watching this up to this point, you will know what needs to get done because I'm not going to put this in the description. If you want to win one of these prizes, okay? So I'm going to give one of these your choice, all right? So the first person that does this will choose, and the second person that does this will get whatever is not chosen. All right, this is what you have to do. I am going to release a new playlist, all right? So that playlist is going to have a few videos on it. What you need to do is you need to watch that playlist or at least let it run all the way to the end. Don't worry, I'm not going to put 50 videos on that playlist. I will just label that playlist the giveaway playlist, and you just have to show me a screenshot of the completed videos from that playlist. All right, so I will be looking at YouTube's analytics to make sure that the playlist is run to completion. And once you've done that, first 2 people, all right, first person will win their choice. Second person will get the whatever's left over. All you have to do is watch the playlist or let it run to completion, screenshot it, and send me an image to Zach Meglin Collectibles. The first 2 people to do that will win one of these 2 prizes, all right? So that's a little random reward for sticking it through. We probably will do more of that in the future just to make sure that we reward all those viewers that stick it all through the end, all right? But thank you for joining us once again. Take care.